So, Nick, you guys do great work, and we were so happy that we had your voice out there to cover this march because I believe you exposed their hypocrisy simply by allowing these folks to open their mouths. What did you find out there?
Well, we went to the march, and typically we go to protests, and my method is that instead of giving them leading questions that are going to be the gotcha questions that everybody's afraid about, I just ask them basic generic questions and let them bury themselves, because we've been to enough of these protests to know that 9 times out of 10, they don't know all the facts. So when it comes to answering my questions, they tend to shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, and that was clear when you were asking the questions. They kept saying that the NRA was inciting violence with the videos. The first one that Dana released, then the one that I released backing her up, then of course Dom Rosso's video. You've watched these videos. I'm not convinced any of them did. You raised that point to them. Where do they get this notion that we're pushing violent rhetoric?
Well, the funny thing is, in these videos, the only violence that we see is during the protest and coming from the left and radical liberals who only want to see things one way. The one thing that I liked about this event that happened this past Friday was that there were NRA members there, not as a counter protest, but to open a dialogue. And most of the protesters that I talked to said they wanted an open dialogue, but I didn't see. I was there for an hour and a half, 2 hours. I didn't see anybody from the protest group go up to one of the NRA members and try to open a dialogue.